Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Everybody, thanks for joining us on today's car. Awesome, awesome cars. These right here, I don't need to say a word to you. If you love cars, you can look at this thing, you know exactly what it is. But for those of us who can't tell the difference of every single car ever built, I'm gonna run around this car with you, show you a little bit about what you're getting, how cool it is. You've already seen it, you already know how cool it is, but I'm gonna show you the benefits of perhaps this car versus maybe some others you might be looking at. So, 68 Shelby GT350 convertible, okay? This one here, beautifully and professionally recreated. So here we have so much nice stuff. And the good thing about this too is when you do the Shelby kit on this car, there are so many pieces that Shelby put on a regular Mustang that makes it look so different than a standard Mustang. This way you know you're getting some great paint work, quality metal work, things like that, because you really can't put this car together without doing a lot of other things too. So you get the vented hood with the scoops in here, you get the extension. So the buckets are this piece here is part of the Shelby kit. They did the stripes the right way, all the way down and underneath. I think it probably even goes underneath the car and all the way out the back. I'm just kidding. It's got the Lucas driving lights in here with the amber lenses. Really cool. The Shelby call out right here. This is very nice. As we walk around and look at some of the stuff, we got the Shelby 10 spokes. Disc brakes inside. I will say this to you, the disc brakes in here are a little more upgraded than the factory brakes. They're heavier duty calipers. They're slotted rotors to let some of the brake gases out under hard braking. The underneath of the car is all detailed and painted chassis black. Call outs here look great. Mirrors, stainless, things like that. I got a couple small last pieces coming for the car, so as we walk around I'll tell you about those pieces that are coming. And let's keep going. All right, so you get the side scoop. And what I did was, although this is a little different than the other, I parked a 65 or 66 style Mustang back here so you could kind of see the difference of what this car looks like compared to that there. Although obviously the 68 Mustang is a little bit different. Look at the difference as we walk around and come check this stuff out of what you're getting here. For instance, just check out the back end of this car. Awesome Shelby taillights, the big Shelby call outs on the back, showing you the Hurst shifter, big exhaust pipes. This right here, how you doing? Shelby Cobra. Who the hell threw that on there? You know what you do too is, since we're back here right now, we'll check the quality of the paint in a second, but let's check out the detail in the trunk. It's kind of nice in here. The spring is proper to hold the trunk up. Trunk is all detailed and painted, comes with a spare tire. New gaskets, weather stripping, all this stuff in here. You know what, we look always at the front of the car for quality of paint. White's really hard to see, the reflection of it. But just to give you an idea, here it is in the blue. Look how crisp and clear that is. Okay? Here's something else too that we forget to ask about. You can't even feel the stripes in here because what they've done is they've painted the car, the white paint, wet sanded it, then they went ahead and painted on the blue stripes, wet sanded it, and then they cleared the whole car over and over and over until you couldn't feel this anymore. Unfortunately, I had to lay the boot on here because the original boot we had didn't fit and wasn't correct and stuff. So I just want to lay this on here for you real quick. I have to make a couple modifications to it to get it fit properly because the Shelby interior, again, very different. You got the roll bar, you got different side panels, you got the kick up of the trunk. These are fender extensions here that are part of the package. The trunk lid's part of the package. The tail lights are part of the package. The whole insert is part of the package. This is a major undertaking trying to get a car like this. When you go buy a regular Mustang convertible for 30 or 35 grand, this car here for $39,900 says this is pretty incredible, especially when just the kit alone can be $6,000 or $7,000 just for those pieces. All right, let's take a peek under the hood for a second and look at the detail here. We're talking about 5 liters, and the great thing about it is the 5 liters been around forever. And this is 2011. They just come out with the new 5-liter Mustang again for a whole lot more power. These things sound great. Something about the firing order and what have you really sounds nice. This one's dressed up with a Shelby package with the fins, what we call the engine dress-up package. The air cleaner, the fins, engine compartment is detailed. It does have power steering. It does have disc brakes that we talked about. And everything is detailed very nicely in here. New horns, new belts, hoses, wires, cables, clips, things like that. So that you get like just a really nice car that you can take for a drive. The nice thing about it is you can go to a car show in this car, and this car just looks great at a car show. When you pull up, nobody has a chance to compare to a Shelby Mustang. They just look great. From the from the effort that goes in from Shelby, from the front end to the side scoops to the trunk to the fender extensions to the roll bar to all of that stuff that you have to do to get these cars ready. That's why people don't do it. They don't see a lot of these cars on the road because they're very difficult to do. And when they're done right, they really come out very nice. So this one here, I think it looks awesome. All right, let's head inside the car for a second. Since the outside we already know looks great and everybody's going to see that, but you're not going to see that all the time. What you're going to do is you're going to see the inside of the car, and that's what I'm going to check out for you right now. All right, now listen, this is like little stuff. I know you're going to say, well, what does it really matter? Okay, I don't care. I'm going to say it anyway. Footwell lighting that lights up when you open the doors. You know what? We're talking about 40 and 50-year-old cars when we're doing these videos, these things. And you know what? It is not easy to get the wiring to make everything work in here. And for that to come on probably took quite some time. It's got the pedal dress up in it right here. It's got this cool console that we added. A couple small things we're changing. I ordered the right mats that are this color, so this will look really great in blue. I just wanted you to see how great the logo will look, because check out the logo there. I mean, it's just bad. And then I also was going to take the stereo and hide it in the glove box. So then this car kind of looks bone stock, right? But A, it's got way more power than it came from the factory with. Got this here. It's got the 9-inch in the back, detailed underneath, and really very, very cool. But how about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like? Ready? You know, in closing up the video on this car here, it's just, I know I get kind of excited. It doesn't really matter what your brand is. It doesn't matter if you're a Mopar guy, a Chevy guy, GM, Ford, whatever. When you see Shelby Mustangs going down the road, they look great. They have great lines, great style. This one here has all the right stuff from the disc brakes and power steering, the cool interior that's done, the upgraded sound system, you know, so you can have CD and all the digital sound while you're rolling down the road. And if you can find a way to get this in your life, I think it's priced really well to help you have some fun. So anyway, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.